zone. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 34.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Ertz over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Huh? You said what? Oh, that's why he broke it. Oh, I guess it done. I was like, what the fuck? That shit wasn't even. Bro, that shit wasn't even. I'm going to mix that in too then.
Golf will lead the Rams up here first and 10
broke that
at their own 20-yard line.
Nobody get off, no. That was one that
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Oh, you going this one against Bredo?
They tried a quick hitter inside,
you got him
but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
That ain't a game style, though, bro.
Didn't happen on that
play. You foul for throwing that shit right there.
This is Gurley.
He was spinning.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play quality? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They are going for it. Goff.
I know they didn't do me like that.
This is caught. It's Cooks.
Oh, you go back tomorrow, right?
Pick up there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 3, check 3.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England. The Rams never even got into the red zone in that game. And now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown run. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get the really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Shit. Let me back on anything. Shit, this is bad. I basically ran that same formation right there by that single back jump you doing right there. Oh, alright.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive.
They be giving you block shit, bro. Niggas don't get that online. That shit build. That's what I'm saying on the season. That shit, a lot of shit that happens in the season don't happen online, bro. So like you can't really look for that shit every time. Like Ward would never get all that shit online, bro.
2nd and 11 to throw. It's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. He's got him in. Complete.
I know he made it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running with Howard.
I hate this shit right now.
Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
The block every time I run that way.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, you got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
Too.
I can just tell you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, you don't bump. You gotta learn that shit. What the fuck? I didn't. Okay, alright, my bad.
Picked off around the 41, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Hey, he won the game like that on me.
This is a real nice job defensively.
He ran the shotgun down and broke it for 90 yards. Last formation of the game.
Going with the football?
Oh, it wasn't
you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time,
trips left
but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Broke the bitch for 90. I was mad as shit. I said, damn, fool. They realized let them break that jump. I said, well, I just can't fuck that shit. I wasn't even tripping, though.
Here we go. Mike 20. Mike number 53. Mike 53. Here we go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Oh, what the fuck?
As they take it over,
man, that hurt like shit,
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's gone.
Not a good throw, fella. He's gone. Gone off it. That shit trash.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Shit, Smoke.
And partner, I'm not really sure what.
Nah, that don't even still gonna do that bullshit. But you caught that on me too, though, bro. With DK, bro. On DK, bro. On my grandma, I'll be right there. I know it'll be a linebacker, so you throw it, but on my grandma, I'll be right there, bro. That shit be throwing me off. It was a big play too, bro.
Takes me back to a number of years ago. A very
bro, I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. It's not a good fucking throw. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I got Julio, I'm throwing that.
He's gonna be aggressive, and it ran his team into some real problems early, and they
but DK ain't Julio though. Not yet.
This team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition.
Oh, I know he mad as
shit. You
shit.
can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Yes, sir.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 30 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He come back to that shit, this nigga trash for real, bro. If he come back to that shit, this nigga's garbage.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Who's got the ball?
They try right side here. Gurley. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now it's signaling a timeout call
for a different result.
as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
So you run cover 3? Or cover 4? Nah, they was building them out when I was playing with some those fools. I don't know why shit. I was just gonna leave it. Bend don't break. Bend don't break.
Throwing on third. Gone.
You gotta take a shot. Oh, he's here. He's done.
A big loss here as he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Oh, he about to run that. He running that zone.
Time constraints.
Just watch the wheel. Oh, nah, you're on the wrong side, bro. You gotta watch the tight end, bro. They let Hurd get some first downs on me too, bro. Yeah, like he running shit like that, bro. He play gay shit, bro. That shit just like tough, bro. The little under routes and shit, that shit tough. Run cover 2, right? Put the outside linebackers in flat. That's all I do against them. And you got just make sure. I put your man in the inside though, if you want to be able to stop that all that under shit. If you want to cover everything, if you don't want to cover everything, run your defense. But if I'm gonna say if you want to do it the way I do it, I put Chase Young at DN.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley.
Oh, my God, man.
And an alley to run. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 24. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a run with Henderson.
Come on, man.
They're stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted.
You good, Smoke?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Howard. The tackle there by Marquis Christian.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Howard. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing is Wentz. Flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. And he connects with Ertz. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Charlie!
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 14. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, a guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They go with Howard again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits 0.
I know he know this shit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
He want to cover through
8 yards out. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Out of the 3rd time.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this drive will start up.
Shit over. Yeah, good game, big game. That nigga out there chirping. He's in the shit. What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. Nah, he just threw that. You just threw that, bro. You better talk shit. Hey.
Run, throw a quick play.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he play with the Cowboys.
Was it Ben Lawrence, though?
Yeah. Okay, oh my God. Nobody really know how he feel. Yeah. No. I know I played bro again, he gonna be mad as shit. He suck. Nigga, I just played again. Only way he might win is if he got the Cowboys, because they just spam fucking split on those, man. What was the flag?
Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was saying, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I am going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Cloud flash work? I mean what do you put the linebacker on? What is that? It's cloud flash, right? Alright. Fuck, he running my shit right there. Oh yeah, Hurts right there, alright. Like I didn't even read the gap though. Launched out. Yeah, the outside wide open.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Come on, we gotta fumble that. Come on. That's all this is doing. This man Jones. See the Panthers. Nobody really know how he feel.
Mike, 53.
Yeah, we got no one.
Mike, 20.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Judy.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters.
Nah, he was getting that against me though. He took it. Yeah, he just took it. Took the good with the bad, bro. When you out with the nigga, bro. That's if you want us to leave it on, but he definitely was getting a lot of those, bro.
20.
From the 24.
He did too.
Newton.
He had the same aggression the whole game. And they got both games. I beat him second game though. I put on to what he was doing.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Oh, they just worked him.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
There we go.
Gun.
Now Newton on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Yeah, that cover 3, he could do a lot of shit out there.
First interception thrown.
And that hurts.
That's one thing you can't do. Niggas come out and run this set, you cannot stop that.
Before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Niggas stop me with the show blitz, pinch the linebacker shit.
This is Howard.
They don't work against everybody, but it works against
this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I don't see that.
From the 36, Wentz.
Nah, he checked that.
The reception made by Alshon.
I wanted to extra so bad.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty
That's his little goal line. That should be blown up.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first and 10, here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Wentz again here on second and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 32 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
He about to fumble that. I got a trip.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Come on with this motherfucker. They ain't go back stats, fool. You need hey, bro, come on, fool.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Newton on first down.
He just tripped out. He had the motherfucker.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
He wanted the big
Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Let's try and get back in the middle of the field. That's a pick, Smoke. Oh.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me
I
like
thought your timing was off. I ain't take the route with
practice it all came together.
It looked like your timing was off. I ain't take the route with open.
In the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills
were
on
point.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. On second down now.
Oh, my God.
It's Howard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Can I get that, please?
And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Here we go again. Hey, Alpha. 54 Mike.
They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh, ain't give me that's
and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
He got the field, Smoke.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From just shy of midfield, Newton. This will complete to Curtis Samuel.
Hey, bro.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Keep getting caught in the wrong for this.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Who?
Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence
the game
of the
always looks
right
when you only take the field with the last possession.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
You want to be honest with you, bro.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton escaping. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
That's what the game is for the game. It always glitches when you don't take the last down, though. I ain't gonna lie to you though, when I played him, shit ain't glistening. He just like scored the last day. They doing the same play over? No.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Fuck.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I ain't get that sack right there.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, here's Newton.
Oh,
and
my God.
He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Oh.
Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
On the ground, McCaffrey. 5
Bro, you
yards
ran
on
one
the
formation
carry.
against me
Good
too,
pickup
bro.
on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
I'm running different
run.
plays. One person got to run different plays. Yeah, if y'all both running the same shit over, the shit won't blitz. Bro, y'all both do the same shit over, bro. Against me, that's what I'm saying. Against me, y'all both run the same shit over. I don't know about against each other.
Throwing is Newton.
Bro, they fucking selling me, bro. This nigga throwing
And
contested
he has
pass.
another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Newton.
Hey, bro,
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Triangle.
Throwing again. Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. To the air again, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more.
Yeah, he don't. He don't stand one play.
3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I just told you he ran the ball against me.
Again, Newton.
Saying he don't run one play against me.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
He broke the 90-yard run against me too.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that,
the only thing I don't
come
stop
back
is
to risk reward.
I be honestly, I throw the game against
you,
but I be
is it worth
I
it
run
at
with a
that
mile
point,
per
whatever you're going to pick up,
and just get hit.
to either take the hit and in this case lose the football.
Yeah,
Should have gone down behind. Hindsight's always
play.
20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
I be forgetting you had, bro. You be diving me up, bro.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
You gotta get through there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
See that I got.
On 1st down, it's Howard. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's
Good,
1st
fool.
and 10 up at the 46.
Yeah, you fool. Good, bro. Yeah. From Maryland.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Yeah.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That'll be incomplete.
You said the land of the niggas.
Showing on the clock. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time.
You said the land of the niggas, bro. Hey, you burnt out.
Pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mo, you was burnt out.
Now wins.
Damn.
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Oh, the game just glitched out. Why you doing us like that, though, fool? Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I hear you, fool. Hey, bro, this shit just glitched, bro. We got, you know.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone.
Hey, bro.
And that's going to be
pause the game, bro.
Oh, my. All I can say is that baby might have just set the game of football back 40 years.
Hey,
maybe
bro,
50, maybe 60.
Let's just go.
Hey, bro, the game just glitched, bro. I'm about to close out, bro. You got the dub, bro.